Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to understand how to calculate resources and application in cash flow statement. This is very important topic because we have already understood how to calculate cash from operations. But now cash from resources, that means how much cash you have received, how much cash you have paid is application. First, please note it down. Resources mean how much cash is received. Let me correct the spelling. We should have you. So resources mean how much cash you have received or cash inflow. On the other hand, you have application and application mean how much cash you have paid or cash outflow. Here you will write outflow, cash and inflow. Secondly, you will keep it in mind, we will use only fixed assets for calculation of resources and application. Secondly, you will use only fixed liabilities. Only fixed liabilities would be used for application and resources. Only fixed assets would be used for calculation. Now, how you will define or you will fix or you will conclude that it's a resource or it's an application? You will apply the same rules which were present in cash from operation, where what you did, opening were added. As you know that you will add all of your opening assets and you will subtract all of your closing assets. So sign of add will be used in opening fixed asset. Sign of less will be used for closing assets. And in case if you get plus, that would be resource. If you will get minus, that would be application. So here I'm giving you an example. Let's say you have building. This is your fixed asset. At start of the building, that was 50,000, but at the end it was 75,000. Just giving you an example. Now let me know what had happened. At start of the year, you were having 50,000 worth of building, and now worth of building is 75,000. What had happened? It means you have purchased additional 25,000 worth of buildings. That is why your closing building has been increased. Now next, sign of plus would be written in opening and sign of less minus would be with 75,000. So now you will decide whether it's a resource or it's an application. I have told you that resource would be considered if you will get plus sign, and application would be considered if you get final sign as minus. So now you in this example decide. Look at here, we have less closing mean minus sign and this is your plus sign. So 50,000 plus minus 75,000, you have got a minus sign. It would be considered as your outflow. On the other hand, it may be possible, let's say you have plant and plant is 75,000 opening and 50,000 closing. 50,000 closing, 75,000 opening. Now similarly, what you will do, you will see the signs. Opening had plus sign, closing had minus sign. So here plus minus closing, you have got the plus sign. When you will get plus sign, you will write in resources. When you will get minus sign, you will write it in application. In other words, you can see that plant at the start was 75. Now you have only 50,000 worth of plant. It means plant sold. 25,000 worth of plant has been sold. You received cash. That is why you have received in inflow. Simple is this. You will put sign plus in opening, minus in closing, and by calculation of these two, if final sign is plus, you will write in resources. If final sign is minus, you will write in application. In the similar manner, you have fixed liabilities where what you will do, opposite signs, less would be written with opening and add would be written with closing. Let's take an example. You have bank loan which is not current liability and you have 50,000 at opening, 75,000 at closing, and as usual with closing sign is plus. So what you will do, plus, and sign with the opening is minus, you will put sign minus, and you have got plus. It means it's a resource. So you will write in resources if sign final sign is plus. In the similar manner, let's say you have got mortgage which is fixed liability. 75,000 was opening, 50,000 was closing. You see that closing had sign add. So what you will do, this would be added and then minus sign with 75,000 and you have got minus sign which would be written in application. So I'm sure that you people have understood how to calculate resources and application. Finally, you will see total resources. How? You will take sum of all the amounts present in resources and you will take sum of all the amounts present in application. So this was an example where we have seen 50,000 cash was total resources or cash inflow and 50,000 was total cash outflow or application. I am requesting you to please practice it by yourself. In this way you can calculate your resources and application. This is our next lecture and when we will be solving next question, this would be very important. So it is requested to practice it, and if you feel anything difficult, any problem you are facing, you are requested to share it in through your messages, text, or you can directly meet to share your problem. I will be trying my best to resolve your problems instantly. So it's time to end our lecture. Thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.